very funny, Mr. Dutch Martin, everybody!
What's up, Electric Palm? Yo, it's been raining cats and dogs this summer, man. Well, you know, this is the Washington, D.C. area, so it's been raining sardines and pork and bean. Boom, shakalaka, shack. Boom, boom. Now, you see what I did there, Sarah? I just shattered the myth that all black people have rhythm. Now, you see what happens when you laugh? You get that dopamine hit, then the oxytocin and other chemicals flow through your system. Now you all are feeling pretty good now, right? Yeah. See, I just made all of you horny. That's right. Oh man, anybody been to a Coldplay concert lately? I know there's at least one former tech CEO and his middle-aged side piece who wish they had gone to see Nickelback instead. Talk about getting put on blast. I mean, you're the CEO of $1 billion company. You have a wife and kids, and then you get caught on the Coldplay kiss cam with the head of human resources? Okay, rapper Too Short said it best. You cannot turn a hoe into the head of HR. Right? You just can't do it. And see, that dude Andy Byron, he messed up the whole game. Do you know how much young, hot, 20-something poontang he could have had? I mean, there are plenty of young, hot chicks who would have loved to do what his wife's about to do. Take him for everything he's got. Man, the dating scene is crazy right now, man. Apparently there's this chopped man epidemic where women find most men chopped, which is another word for ugly or unattractive. See, I'm so glad I'm a married man. See, my wife does not see me as chopped. She just sees me as whipped. But I'm not chopped. I'm not chopped. All right? But it's crazy. I mean, dating is crazy now. Say, for example, if I were to date a woman who wears glasses like me, when she takes off her glasses, it's like I'm dating 2 women. She takes off her makeup, then I'm dating 3. Remove the Instagram filter, then I've got 4. If she stops taking the meds, I can have up to what, 10? Yeah, it's like, you know, back in the day, women used to say, you know, I only like you as a friend, which means a guy gets put in the friend zone. Now women say things like, well, I really want a boyfriend just like you, but just not you. That's like getting put in the 4 example zone. But now women are so on top of their bowl, they're like, look, I know my worth, my body count doesn't matter, and me and my 3 kids with my 3 baby daddies are a package deal. Guess where I'm taking that package? Right to the drop zone. But we all found out this year that if you're a man with lots of money and baby oil, whoop, straight to the end zone. You know you like it. Now I have a 14-year-old son who starts high school in the fall. Now, things are a lot different today than they were when I was in high school. Now, full disclosure, I didn't lose my virginity until I was 17 years old. If I was 17 today, I would have already slept with at least 3 of my teachers. And just based on the numbers, one of them would have been female. And it's funny because, you know, when my son was born, my wife, who's Moroccan, we follow Moroccan tradition by having the male baby child circumcised, which is tradition. And we posted it on social media, you know, when he was born and everything. But there were some women who felt some kind of way about that. One woman wrote, why would you do that to your son? Don't you know that the male foreskin allows for easier vaginal penetration? I was like, so does a man with money? Besides, look, he's a baby. He just came out of a vagina, okay? I don't need your help squeezing him back into one, okay? Now, you know, last year I turned 50, and when I turned 50, I decided that I wanted to do some introspection. I wanted to do some deep work on myself. So I had my first prostate exam. And then, you know, when that was over, I said, you know what, that was fun, but I need to go deeper. So I had my first colonoscopy. Now, when I sat with a doctor, this older gentleman from Afghanistan, I said, look, doc, this is my first time. He said, that's all right, Mr. Martin. This is my first time with a black guy. I said, all right, doc, you know what? Let's just get this show on the road. Where do I put my pants? He was like, right over there, next to mine. Now, lastly, I'll leave you with this. One time I was in the shower and I ran out of body wash. So I used my wife's body wash, this white bottle with the lemon zest label. I'm okay, I'll just use hers. So I'm lathering up, shoulders, arms, nipples, twig and bears, the whole nine. I come out of the shower smelling like a nice, lemony, fresh scent. My wife looked at me like she was crazy. I'm like, what? I just ran out of body wash. Honey, I just used yours. She was like, honey, that's my vaginal wash. I felt so stupid and a little turned on. I was just like, what? I took my wife's vaginal wash in my hands and rubbed it all over my body. I almost called the cops on myself for sexual harassment. #me. But then I realized, you know what? No wonder my nipples feel so warm right now. Now I understand what it really feels like to be a married man. I smelled like all the apologies I know I'm never gonna get. My name is Dr. Martin and I approve this message.